Hello everyone, welcome back to Full Grown Gaming's Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now if you guys remember in the last episode, I pointed out that I missed a Gold Skulltula. Now I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up till I get to the area where I missed it. Alright guys, here is the room with the Gold Skulltula that I missed. I don't know how in the world I could have possibly missed this Gold Skulltula. I think I might have even pointed it out in the episode. I ran right by it. I even destroyed this thing with bombs and made rupees fall out, and I spent like 5 minutes in this room, and I don't know how I possibly could have forgotten that. But anyway guys, I don't want to harp on that too much. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is skip to the Gerudo Valley area, because that is where we need to go next. Alright guys, here we are in the Gerudo Valley. Now, we have been here before, I believe when we were doing the Big Auron's quest, side quest thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump over the chasm with Epona, which is just one of the most ridiculous pieces of scenery or like imagery you'll see in the game. But you can also use the long shot to get over, which we didn't have before, but we do have now. So if you don't want to use Epona for whatever reason, you can just use the long shot. Now, we need to make it nighttime because there are 2 Gold Skulltulas in this area that we can get. One is going to be behind this tent, I guess you could call it. There he is. That was, we must have been really close to nighttime because it didn't take any time at all for him to show up. And the other one was one I never even found as a kid. I think it's over here. I'm not even sure exactly where it is. I think it's over here on this little outcropping of this rock here. And there he is. Wow. I have the player's guide gives you a little bit of an indication of where these things are, but sometimes they don't give you a picture of each and every one of them, they just give you like a description. So I guess the player's guide descriptions actually did work out better than I thought they would. Now that we have done all of this, we are ready to enter the final area of the game. I wonder what Navi has to say. She's been yelling at me for a couple minutes now. The desert. That is where Ganondorf, the evil king, was born. If we go there, we might find something. That's where I'm going, Navi. Thank you for, clarifying where I should be going. But I actually should have probably brought Epona in here because we'll need her later. But Gerudo's Fortress, there are a couple of optional things we can do here, and if you get caught, I believe you get thrown in the jail, which you do need the long shot, or I believe maybe even the hook shot to get out of. And if you don't have that, I think the game, I don't think there's any way you can progress with the game. But the only way that you would be able to get here without either one of those is through glitches. So now here we have the Thieves' Hideout, which is one of the main rooms, or main areas of this place. If we talk, there are people here that we need to free. If we talk to them, I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. I didn't see one single guard coming in here, but thank you. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. This one right here I always thought was a typo, but maybe, I don't think it is a typo. There are, it's a contraction, but I always thought that was a typo. Anyway, there are a couple of, these carpenters that you have to free. And every time you want to free one of them, you actually have to take out a Gerudo, and that was really fast. I've never killed one that fast before. And once again, we find a key on the floor, which I said never happens in this game. But I'm not sure exactly how many of these there are. I think there might be 3, but I'm probably wrong on that. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell! I'm Ichiro the Carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group. Well, that doesn't make any sense because you're clearly a male, but they were locked up just like this because they locked us up just because... whatever. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so that means there's 4, I guess. So please help them escape too. Will do. And once we do that, I'm not sure if they actually give you anything. The Carpenters, I can't remember exactly with that. But once you take out the final Gerudo, fortress guard, I guess, you actually get something from the Gerudos for being a master infiltrator, I guess. And that kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Solid because you actually... This part of the game is one of the only ones I can think of where stealth, even though it's not a really big part of it, it does play a little bit of a role. And I think there might be a guard coming right here that we need to take out. If you shoot an... Oh, I've never been able to not shoot an arrow before. If I get it knocked on the bow, usually I've never been able to put it away without it, shooting. I'm not sure exactly where to go in this place. I haven't been here in a long, long time. But what I was going to say was, if you hit a guard with an arrow, I believe she will you know, be frozen. So it's almost like a tranquilizer, if you will. Now, let's see. Is this the right way? I think there should be some vines around here that I need to climb. Oh, see, let's go ahead and shoot her with an arrow. Wow, that was a headshot right there. I didn't think Navi would actually lock onto them, so that makes it a whole lot easier. Looks like here's going to be number 2. Alright guys, apparently if they hit you even once, you get thrown in jail. I didn't even see her, like, come out or anything. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. I am not a kid anymore. I am 17 years old, thank you very much. Actually, I'm not sure exactly how old Link is at this point. I think the general consensus is that he's either 17 or 18. Not exactly sure. But what's funny is they put the exact same type of material that we need right above the entrance to the jail. So that is absolutely not going to keep us in there whatsoever. Now, I need to get back there and save that one guard. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Not anymore. Now, I think there might be one more. Yeah, there's one. If they catch you, not a big deal. Oh, wow, they caught me, so whatever. Now, I don't know what there is in that hole right there. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this part of the game, but what I want to do is free all of the guard. Wow, how did that happen? But I want to free all of the carpenters, because what they do is give you the Gerudo membership fortress, or Gerudo something membership card, or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it's called. And actually, that's what I was talking about before. They better not catch me. But yeah, that's what I was talking about before with when you catch the last Gerudo off guard or whatever, take her out, they give you that card for whatever reason, for, you know, recognizing your thieving ability, I guess. And what that does is allow you actually to become almost one of the Gerudo, in that you can actually take part in 2 mini-games that I can think of, and I don't think you get caught and put in jail if they, you know, look at you or whatever. So let me go ahead and take out this guard again. I didn't realize that they would actually throw you in jail just for being hit once. There we go. Link got turned around there for a second. I didn't think I was going to be able to get her. I think I did get hit once or twice in that. I think what might happen is there's one specific attack that she uses that will knock you out or whatever, and she'll take you to the jail. Let's go ahead and see if this guy has anything different to say. You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro, the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out, too? All these guys look like they have huge afros, or I don't even know. What it actually looks like is a mustache that they put on the top of their forehead, and it just hangs down. I don't even know what kind of hairstyle that is. But luckily, if you find the right way to go through the fortress, which might be a little bit confusing, you can generally get all of the guards and all of the other stuff that's hidden in one go, without having to go, you know, through a whole bunch of stuff. I think if we just... I think we've been in this room before. Let me go ahead and take these guards out real quick. Now, I took them out, but what I think I might be able to just hookshot over there. Let me try this real quick. Well, that actually worked. I didn't think that was going to work. But there's a way that we need to go to get 2 gold skull, or 1 gold skull. There we go. This is what I wanted right here. Now, we need to go up here first of all, because there's actually a piece of heart that we can get. I think what I was talking about those vines earlier, I think the vines are actually over here. And there they are. So they just have conveniently placed vines. Just think about this for 1 second. We are in the middle of a desert. No plant life to be found except for this one piece of, you know, grass growing right there that Link just happens to be able to climb on. So I don't know. I feel like they should have put maybe the metal gates there or something, like the grate that you can climb on, just to make it fit a little bit better. But I guess it's alright. Now, I believe this Gold Skulltula only appears at night. I think that's, let me just take a guess, 88? 89, so we are very, very close to 90, which I've never hit before. Now, that chest over there, I think we can hit it with a long shot. Yeah, it's easily hittable with a long shot. So I'm not sure what they were thinking by putting the thing right here. You can play the Scarecrow song to get a Scarecrow to appear there. Not really sure why they included that, because you definitely don't need the Scarecrow song to open this chest at all. I think even if you just have the hover boots, you can get over here by running across it. Alright guys, sorry about that. Had to do something. But anyway, there is one more carpenter that we need to get, and I might have to look around for him for a second, because I am not gonna lie, I think I got myself turned around here somewhere. If he's not in here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out till I find it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he's in here. We've been in here. So I will meet you guys wherever the last carpenter is. Finally, guys, I found the place we have to go. Oh, it took forever to find this guy. I was walking all over the place. I had to answer text messages, phone calls, and all that kind of stuff. But all these guys seem to recognize the fact that I have a lot of guts, and I appreciate that fact because they seem to be some of the only people in the game that recognize that. It seems like everyone else treats me like a kid. But now that I think about it, it's probably only because they want me to save them. And before I continue this fight, look at that guy's lips. Do they not look green to you guys? I mean, that's almost, you know, disgusting in the way that they're green like that. If she uses that attack on me, usually what it seems like she does is get behind you and do that spinning attack. Luckily, she goes down with a couple power stabs with the big Oron sword, so hopefully she'll go down pretty quick. There she goes. Alright. I think this is I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. This one right here will be the final key that is on the ground without actually being in a treasure chest. Not gonna make a guarantee, but that is my guess. Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Saburu, the carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. I thought that you were the last one, man. Come on. I thought there was only 4, but apparently there were 5. And the way that guy's running is a little bit... I don't even know what to call that. I will meet you guys in the final carpenter's place. Alright guys, here is the 5th and final carpenter that we need to save. Let me go ahead and take out my big Oron sword. I took out the master sword. I don't even know why I did that, honestly. I must have gone crazy while I was trying to fix the HD PVR failure that happened again. Not really sure why that is happening a lot lately. And I think, like I said before in a different episode, it's probably because I'm recording the Wii, and I don't know if the HD PVR was necessarily intended to record the Wii or not. But when I said that one key was the final one, I really meant this one. So, there, you take that for what it's worth. But this is going to be the final carpenter. I'm almost 100% sure. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks, I'm Shiro the carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye. Oh, I'm not even going to do that. That bye had like 20 E's on it. So I'm not going to, yeah, so hopefully there will be, there we go. I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless. But now I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. And with that, we get the Gerudo's membership card, which is the thing that I was talking about earlier in the episode. With this, we can actually get one of the elemental arrows, I guess, the ice arrows. I don't think you can get it unless you actually have the membership card, so hopefully if you guys want to complete the game, you will be able to find that. Now, what I want to do now, I need to call Epona, I believe, because there is a mini-game that we need to do with Epona, and you would think maybe there would be no more of those Epona mini-games this late in the game. And look, by the way, they don't care, even if you come up and hit them with your sword and all that kind of stuff, they're not going to throw us in jail anymore. But over here, I believe it is, there is a shooting range, and there is supposed to be a Gold Skulltula on one of the targets. And here we have, I think that might be our 90th Gold Skulltula, and if it is, that is going to be a huge milestone. So after I kill this and get it, I'm going to check real quick. I know, like, I seem to be doing that a lot, but like I've said, I never got this many Gold Skulltulas before. And that is our 90th one, and that membership card fits nicely between the Stone of Agony and the Piece of Heart counter. There are only 2 more Pieces of Heart in the entire game for me to get, and I've never gotten all of that either. Let me go ahead and call Epona real quick, because like I said, I need to do that minigame right now. Now, I'm not sure, but I think I might need to make it daytime, so let me go ahead and change it to daytime as well. And I completely forgot that if I did that, it would warp me way back over here to, you know, the entrance that I left from. So let me get back over there and I'll explain the details of the minigame to you guys. Apparently, the opponent was still down there. Apparently, the draw distance was too small for me to see her, though, or I wouldn't have called her because she was literally like a 10-second walk away. Anyway, I believe we need to talk to this woman over here, or Gerudo, as she's probably called. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but I won it fair and square, thank you very much. Okay, how about challenging this horseback archery? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I will give you something good. Do you want to try for 20 rupees? Of course I do, and I have no doubt in my mind that I will most likely fail this minigame, but I'll try. How many was that? Like 2 or 3 tries? That wasn't nearly as hard as I thought, but with that we get the second to last piece of heart. I'm getting ahead of myself here. If we talk to her again though, I think we get one more try with another item. Apparently we actually have to be on opponent for to actually try it again. But what we have to do this time is get 1,500 points. That is a lie considering it took me a while to get 1,000 points. But if we do, we get a bigger quiver, so I will see you guys in a second. Guys, it is about time I got this stupid minigame down. I could never get that as a kid, and I just found out why I was barely able to do it as, you know, however old I am right now. Anyway, over here, on top of these boxes, there are pots that you can shoot to get a guaranteed 100 points, and those are very easy to hit. So if you guys are having trouble hitting the actual targets, you know, 15 times in a row or whatever, try that and you will almost definitely get it. But I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I want to see you guys back for the next episode.